Honorable Alfred Prospere, the Minister of Agriculture, in recent weeks has faced criticism from the opposing United Workers' Party on his decision to include farmers on the water prohibition emergency list. The UWP has described this action as yet another nail in the coffin for Saint Lucia's agriculture sector, given the recent struggles of farmers, particularly that of the procurement of boxes essential for selling and exporting their crops. According to UWP official Facebook page in a post dated May 23rd, quote, by restricting farmers' access to water, the lifeblood of their operations, Minister Prospere is exacerbating an already dire situation, end quote. However, the Agriculture Minister responded to the claims, stating the rationale behind the decision.
What we are asking for farmers is avoid certain practices in terms of wastage. So if you are using a hose to water your backyard garden, use a watering can, because there is always excessive water when using a hose versus using a watering can. But I really do not believe that it's a deliberate attempt to prevent farmers from getting water. We are going through a dry period, and it's not only Saint Lucia, St. Vincent, Barbados, Grenada, they all are going through this period. What is important for us is to ensure that we continue to produce the yield and productive levels at as much as possible to ensure that we as St. Lucians can continue to feed ourselves.
He went on to describe the situation at the John Compton Dam as scary, and this was what prompted the emergency meeting with the Water and Sewage Company Inc. WASCO, the Water Resources Management Agency, NEMO, the Saint Lucia Med Services, and the Department of Forestry to declare the water-related emergency. Prospere says, however, he remains hopeful the island will receive more rainfall to alleviate the situation on island, farmers included.
The levels this year, sometime in April, was much lower compared to the levels at the same period last year. So we had an emergency meeting involving WASCO, Forestry, and the other key agencies, and a decision was taken to declare St. Lucia a water-related emergency. We are hoping that we will see some more rains in the next few days, where we are hopeful that our farmers will begin to see more water available in the rivers for irrigation.
And despite rainfall over the weekend, the minister, though grateful, says it was not substantial enough for St. Lucia's forest reserves to do its part in water conservation.
If we do not have rain, then water availability will be limited, because we depend on rain to be able to ensure that we have a consistent availability of water. But we are going through a dry spell, and lucky for us, we were able to get some rains over the weekend. But that rain would have very insignificant impact in terms of increasing water availability, because we must never forget that 25 acres of forest reserve, 45% of forest cover that we have, will continue to absorb quite a lot of water from the soil for it to be able to undergo its various processes.
Prospere responded to the claims at Monday's pre-cabinet press briefing. For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Austinay.